I need to make binding too. Heather is going to be on in a little bit. She said she was going to be a little bit late, and I'm a little bit sorry. I'm a little bit early. I'm just texting her the link so that when she's ready, she can hop in. And we can do our Friday night sewing. Okay, I'm just ironing my binding fabric. Ironing out of range. So I'm going to go lay this on my cutting mat real quick, and then I'll come grab you. Okay, let's hope we've got enough fabric to do both of them. Hello! Hello, everyone. I know I said I was going to come on again earlier today, and that never happened, and it's probably for the better because I was having some issues. So I quilted another quilt on the long arm, identical almost to this memory quilt that I did, just a little bit different. And I was like, oh, I'm going to use a different pantograph on this one. Hi, Kathleen. Hello, Emily. Hello, Irish Sail Lady. Hello, Delia and Amy and Mary. I feel like my belly's finally showing. Look at this belly. Oh my gosh. I had a few bowls of soup. Hello, Sean. Everyone, we are going to be live tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. With Courtney and Sean. And it's his brekkie, which I just love. I love his brekkie stuff. And it's going to be over on my channel. I know, Delia. Look at this belly. I'm wearing like pregnancy pants that are way too small for me too, and so it's sucking in my belly. If I like suck in, I might not look pregnant. But now it's like I had dinner. I've got a food baby and a real baby in there. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I need to measure that quilt. I just squared it up. I have another one that I need to square up. I was going to use the extra backing as binding, but I didn't feel like mess with it. So I'm going to go grab this real quick. First, I need to grab my tape measure. Sorry. Oh yeah, it was potato soup night, right? Yes, it was. And I had 2 bowls, and I like putting Goldfish in my potato soup with shredded cheese. It's so good. They're like oyster crackers, but better. They're like cheddar oyster crackers. But look at this belly. I look like I'm like 3 months, well, I look pretty prego. I feel like it's too early to have this big of a belly, but this is number 4, so. Hello, Patricia. All right, I need to measure this quilt. And then I'm going to tell you about my day. I had to call tech support today for Handy Quilter. And it was not fun at all. But first, let me show you. The quilt is all done. You guys saw me quilt this. Was this one last night? I'm just going to get my measurements so that I can plug in my math on my quilting calculator. And I always give it a little bit extra. So 55 by, I'm going to lay it up here so I get an accurate, I don't have to bend over. 55 by, I think this is 72, but we'll see. 55, I have to say it over and over, I'll forget it. 55 by 75. So we're just going to do 55 by 76. We're going to put it into our quilting calculator. binding. 44. I want 3-inch binding. We said it's 55 by, let's just, regular binding, by 77. I need 7 cuts of these 3-inch strips. Again, I feel like the lighting in here is just such a pain in the butt. Like, there's always that. Hello, June. Hello, Sheila. I love potato soup. Yes, I love it too. I'm going to cut 14 if I can. We'll see. It'd be nice if I could get enough binding out of this for 2 quilts. Because the other one is similar size. Hello, Brenda. How's everyone doing tonight? Or if you are not in the nighttime, how's your day going? How's your morning going? There's 1, 2. Three, 4. Heather will be joining us shortly. She needs to make binding as well. Another week where we're both binding quilts. 6. Hopefully our audio will be good tonight. I'll plug in my my microphone again since the audio sounded good last time. 7. So there's enough for 1 quilt right there. I don't know if we're going to have enough. Hold on. No, we're going to be a little bit short. Turds. Hold on. Let's move this over so I can reach. I've got some coasters on the side of the table that always mess me up. We are just a little bit short on having enough, but I might have other black fabric, and we might have extra from this quilt. So I'm going to open this up and cut it open on the 3-inch line. Just a little bit short. But we can get 1 quilt completely bound. We'll see what happens with how much extra we have from there. Okay. So now you guys know the drill. We gotta sew these together. So I'm gonna bring you guys over here. And I'm going to put you right there. We have a lot going on. There's some good lighting. Hallelujah. Woo! You guys are so far away. I'm frustrated. I'm working on the last bag for the traveling quilts, trying so hard not to get same color pieces touching to try to make, oh my gosh. That's the worst when you're trying so hard to make it perfectly scrappy and you just obsess over it and you obsess over it. I know the struggle. I feel ya. I hope it comes together with minimal stress. We need to sew our pieces together. Hello, Christine. I feel like I need to change I had it set for the cutie, and so I haven't really messed with the tension. So I'm seeing my stitches. They are 2 different colors though. I need to wind a bobbin of navy. I'm just going to stick with navy because it's in my doesn't look much different. When you're working with solids, sometimes doing the binding's a pain in the butt, but you always flip over your tail. That's how you do it. That's how I keep it straight. So I'm going to finish these quilts. Hopefully I can finish both of them. We'll see. I know I can definitely do one. I'll see you soon, Amy. And then I'm going to drive and drop them off at my in-laws' house. Okay, so do you guys want to know about my day with calling tech support for Handy Quilter? My first time ever calling tech support. So let me tell you what was happening. I was quilting, not this one, but the other quilt that's pretty similar to this one. It's another memory quilt. It's got a different backing. It's got different sashing, but it's the same thing. And I was like, well, I kind of want to make it a little bit different. Thank you, Delia. I was like, I want to make it a little different from the other one because they're brother and sister, and I want them to be similar, but I don't want them to be the same. I want it to be a little bit different. So I pick a pattern or a pantograph that's already in Pro Stitcher, and it's called the Basket Weave. So if you, thank you, Brenda, thank you, Patricia and Donna and Sheila, you guys are so sweet. So if you have Pro Stitcher, I would listen up because it comes loaded with patterns, and this pattern gave me a run for my money today. But we didn't know it was the pattern. So I started quilting this quilt. The first row went great. And then here's what happened. The very first row at the very end, the border of the quilt, it was too wavy for me. I should have had my hand there and smoothed it out, but it was too wavy. So I picked some stitches out and I started a few stitches back, and then I had it finish that line, and I made sure the borders were straight and they looked good. Great. That means I have to pick a new start. Since I changed my new starting point back a few stitches as a new starting point for the whole panto, every single time now I have to pick a new starting point because it's like you reset it almost. So I start advancing the quilt. The second row, I pick my start right where it needs to be. I pick my next start where it needs to be, and I set it, and it starts stitching, and then it goes the opposite way it's supposed to go, and then it just stops. And it kept saying, buffer, it was like, what was it saying? It was saying undercarriage buffer, or something really weird, and I'm like, what the heck is going on? I thought my machine was broken, and so I messaged Patty, that's the dealer, she is the owner of the local quilt shop. I messaged her and said, hey, have you ever gotten this notification on your machine before? And then I also messaged Heather because she has the same machine as I do, and I was like, hey, what does this mean? What's going on? So Heather tells me, call tech support. So I call tech support. I'm like, oh gosh, here we go. This is my first time. The first person that I got was a dude. And he said, oh, just unplug everything. Turn your machine off, unplug it all, and then plug it back in. Because something might just be loose. Because that notification means that the Pro Stitcher is not, it's not communicating with your motors accurately. It's like not getting the message. And so something just might be loose. Unplug everything and redo it. I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to do that, and then I'll call you back if there's any other problems. So I do that. Silly me, I thought that would work. That's what I do with all the electronics. Well, it did not work this time. So I unplug it, and I try to continue that row. I don't know how, but I was able to get it. I was able to bypass it one row. So that second row I was able to complete. Then I advanced it again. And then we're now on the third new start point, okay? So I have to set it because I reset at the very beginning. You have to reset if you set it differently. It's a whole thing. So I set my new start point exactly where it needs to be, and it starts stitching. Then it goes the opposite way, starts hitting my bars. It didn't stop itself. It started hitting the bar. And I'm like freaking out. I'm like, no. I'm pressing pause. I'm trying to get it to stop because it's just like hitting the back bar. My machine just keeps hitting it. And I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh my God, my machine's broken. It's going to die. We haven't had it even a month. And here we are. And so I called again. And Heather told me that her favorite tech support at Handy Quilter, her name is Katie. And so the second time that I called, I had a woman. And she said, hello, it's Katie. And I'm like, oh, thank goodness. Hello. My friend said that you were her favorite. So I told her what was going on. We troubleshooted for an hour on the phone. We looked at all the lights. We looked at all the switches. We looked at all the plugs. We unplugged things. We turned it off. We turned it on. We tried stitching. I'm not even kidding. I seam ripped this third row like 6 times because it kept going in the opposite way and then giving me that dang buffer thing. And it kept hitting the bars every single time. And I'm like, what the heck's going on? I know I'm not doing it wrong. Like, I am literally doing everything that I've ever done on every other single quilt. Like, I don't think it's me. I was pretty confident. I was like, I just don't think I'm doing something wrong. I didn't say that, but I just knew. I was like, something's wrong with the machine. Something is wrong. The machine is done. Finally, after an hour of being on the phone and trying 1,000 different things, and yeah, it was just a very long time. We come to the conclusion that it is the pattern. It's the freaking Pantograph. And it's one that's loaded on Pro Stitcher when you buy the machine. So if you have Pro Stitcher, I would just either delete the basket weave, or let me tell you how to bypass messing up your machine by having your bars hit it. So what was happening on this pattern, there is a point in the pattern where a line stitches over on itself. And the machine, when I was picking my new start stop, even though it was exactly where I was supposed to be, the machine couldn't it couldn't decide which line it was, so it was picking the wrong line. They were right on top of each other. It was picking the wrong line to stitch, so it would go the opposite way and it would hit the bar. So if you have Pro Stitcher and you want to use the basket weave pattern, you have to press a button that they recommend you never press any other time because it can cause you to have weird starts. So you have to press a jump button, and that like manually tells the computer, oh, it's this line, which is really weird. And I was like, have you had any calls on this pattern? Like, has anyone else had this problem? She said no, but this pattern is very similar to another pattern that they've had calls about, and it's the same problem. The machine cannot differentiate. I can't say it. I know what word it is, Heather. I just can't say it. It can't decide between the two lines because they're overlapping, and it's causing problems. I'm like, oh my God. Well, someone could break their $20,000 machine because you have a pattern loaded on here. I mean, I didn't say this to them because I'm very respectful, but in my mind, I'm like, you need to take this off, or you need to edit it. You need to separate the lines, change the design, or put a notice out to where you're telling people this is how you have to do it for it to work, because people are going to be breaking their machines trying to do this, and they're going to think that their machine is broken. I was freaking out that the machine was broken. I was like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? We need to pay this off. If it's broken, what the heck am I gonna do? And all to learn that it wasn't me, it wasn't the machine, it was a pattern. And what's so annoying is I would have just done the one that I did on this quilt, but I was like, I want to do something different because I don't want them to have the same exact quilt. It'd be cool if it was just a little bit different but still similar. If I would have just done the same dang pantograph, I would have been fine. I would have had that quilt done and not been on the phone for an hour. So that was my day. I'm just really, really, really happy that they have great tech support for one, and two, my machine's not broken and I'm not doing something wrong. That's like really nice to have that reassurance where it's like, oh, it's not me, it's you? Oh, cool. It's cool, it's cool. So that's the one time you want to hear from someone. It's not you, it's me. So that was my day, and I was like so convinced that I was going to be able to quilt that quilt on the long arm and bind this quilt while it was quilting. But I had so many issues with it that I couldn't leave it. I mean, I had to figure it out. So that was my day. If you have Pro Stitcher, you have this loaded on to your library, and it is called the Basket Weave Pantograph. Don't use it. If you do, and you have to manually set new starts, you need to use the jump button. Hello, Donna. Hello, Moldy Lasagna. Lo and behold, I caught you live. Yeah, everyone left from family dinner, and I have to get this stuff done, or I'm gonna be in the doghouse. So we now need to fold this. Let me show you the quilt. So here's the other one. And it's similar, but it's a little bit different. And then, if you missed this morning's live, this is the pillow that's also going out with them tomorrow. So I had a lot on my plate to do, and I'm getting it done. We are getting it done. So everyone is sleeping now upstairs. Heather will be on soon. If I can stop getting distracted, I should be able to get this one at least bound, but I would love to get them both done. Even though I don't think they're taking them both out, but whee! Yep, that was my day. It was just nice to know. Now you know. Now we know. Amen. I'm going to turn a light on up here. My gosh. There we go. Alrighty. We are now going to press our binding. Our house is a wreck, so I did a super scary thing today. I decided to stop being a chicken. What'd you do? Hello, Tracy. Alright, let's make sure that our binding is folding. There we go, on the right side. This is how I do my binding. I just let it sit on the fabric while I fold, and then I just slide it on down. I'm sure we all do it the same way. I don't know why it sounds like I do it this way. I feel like we all do things. Sometimes we do things the same. Okay. Hopefully I can find another black fabric to use for binding, because I really don't want to try and cut the extra backing apart from the batting and then cut a giant long side and make the binding. I just let it fall off the side. Hello, Sandra. We are folding, we are sliding, we are ironing. Let's get this quilt done. She said I didn't have to get the other one done, but we're just going to see if I can push myself to get it going. It's going to be a late drop-off or an early morning pickup. Man, I have to decide what I'm going to work on. In the morning, when we go live in the morning, we've had a live scheduled. We actually had to reschedule it. It was supposed to be last week with Sean and Courtney, but I had family come in town that I forgot about. We never see them. And we had a play date, and then we also had my brother-in-law's birthday, so I wasn't able to do it. We had to reschedule it for this weekend. So tomorrow at 7 a.m. we will be live on my channel, just working on work in progresses. So, aww, that is so sweet, Moldy Lasagna. Coffee is coughing now. Time to hang out on one of my top 5 favorite YouTube channels. Aww, that makes me so happy. That's very sweet. I can't do coffee. You don't want to see this on caffeine. Oh boy. I really like Mountain Dew, and I used to really like, I did say Mountain Dew. I really like root beer. I used to like Mountain Dew, but it makes me sick now because it's just too much. But when I have caffeine, oh goodness. 7 a.m. Eastern or Pacific, I can't talk. Central time, so 8 a.m. Eastern. Because I believe Sean is in the Eastern realm. Then I have to find something to sew because I'm going to have all of these finished up. I have a lot of things that I could bind. Like those wall hangings that I made a long time ago. I could finally bind those and hang them up on a wall. Let's see, what else can I do? I did just get picked to be a tester for a pattern. So I'm going to check my email and see if she sent the pattern. I could get started on that. I could work on the legit kits that I got that I've just been neglecting. You guys know I love FPP. I don't know why. I've just been so busy, and the long arm put a kink in things. I just have to get back in my mojo for the Goldfinch because I'd love to finish it and hang it up on the wall. Plus, it was so expensive. If I don't do it, then I just, ugh. Oh, wow, Beth, you sure are looking like a pretty mama. How far along are you? I'm not even that far along. I'll be 12 weeks in a little bit, but it's our 4th kiddo, so the belly just stretches like a rubber band that has been used over and over and over. How is the Goldfinch coming along? It's not. I haven't done it in a while. I've got a lot of work. I have like 15 more blocks to do. I've just had a lot come up. The long arm got delivered like right when I got the package. I've just had so many things that I need to do, and the Goldfinch takes a lot of time. Like he said in his interview, it's not an afternoon sew. So I did finally get the legit kit skull based on your raving about the company. Yay! That's awesome! You are glowing. I am not glowing. I have acne like you wouldn't believe. I don't get acne usually, but I have acne. Oh my gosh. Ugh, I have it like on my chin. So my oldest daughter, Danielle, just informed us that she's expecting her second in April. Oh, that's so amazing. Congratulations. That is so awesome. Yeah, we're in March. So on Tuesday, we have our next appointment in the morning, and I'll get my blood drawn, and we'll get the gender through the blood test. We have to wait a little bit for this to come through, but that's awesome. We get to know. I feel like that's so soon. Holy girl, baby bump. Now for baby quilts. Oh, I know. Baby quilts are the best, though. Those are so sweet and fun to make, and the fabrics that you can find. I love it. Yeah, I was showing my belly before you came on. I was sitting in a chair. I had 2 bowls of potato soup, and I'm wearing Prego pants that are just like way too. But look at my little belly. It's so little. You keep freezing a bit. Oh no. Please let me know if I'm freezing. I told her, Sean, my name is good for girls too. I think we're set on, well, I'm set on a boy name. I'm set on a boy name, but if we have another girl, oh my gosh. I have to pick the perfect girl name. Because I don't know, I feel like we took Zoe and Louise, and that's like, those are my favorite names. We have 2 girls and a boy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What do I kill it with? Oh my god. Oh, I'm like, you guys, what the hell do I kill this with? Oh my god. No. Oh my god. I cannot believe that just happened. Now I don't even want to be down here, but I have to get this quilt done. Fudge. Fudge, fudge, fudge. Oh my good god. Okay. Well, that's not fun. Now I'm like so scared. Ah! It's dead, but I don't want to pick it up. I have this little scrap of Libs Elliot fabric. Oh, get the hell out of here. You do not pay rent or the mortgage or anything. You don't pay for gas or groceries or nothing. Get the hell out of here. Where did he come from? Did he have friends? Did he have family? Where are they staying? Do they have some condominium somewhere that we don't know? Oh my god. Oh, if that would have landed on me, because it looks like it came, like, I don't know where the hell that came from. We spray our house. We don't have bugs. But I think since it's getting cooler, I don't know. Oh, Jesus. Hold on, let me just take a few minutes. Whew. It was like this little, but it came out of nowhere. And if that would have landed on me, the house would have been on fire, guys. I'm telling you. Oh, good God. I'm like inspecting. Do you have a girlfriend that you were like taking out on a date or something? God. Bleepity bleepity bleep. Oh my god, it was a little spider that just came out of nowhere. Oh. Did it have it was a spider, and it was a light color spider. Usually it was like a light brown. Oh. You know, baby names, Beth. Baby names. Oh my god. Okay. I literally just told you that we don't have bugs in our house. We really don't. We're pretty good about spraying, and we're not like dirty people. I mean, I feel like bugs happen no matter what. Like, bugs get in. Maybe the dogs bring it in on them. I don't know. But the other day, I was with the kids. We were in the living room, and a spider, like, Addie went, whoa, 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 whoa. And I was like, what? Like, what? And I just looked down on the carpet, and there's this giant black spider. Like, it was huge. And Louise was just, like, sitting on the floor, like, do-do-do-do-do. And I, like, picked her up, put her on the couch. And then within a second, Zoe gets up off the couch, and she's a badass. She is the second child. She is the middle child. She does not give a damn. I'm trying not to cuss too much. Hi, Courtney. And so she stands up, she's barefoot, and she goes to try to just stomp it barefoot. And I'm like, no, stop it. I'm like, Zoe, go sit down. You cannot do that. I know you see Dad do that. You cannot do that. You don't have shoes on. And so I found a flip-flop because I was like, well, I don't know whose shoes we're going to sacrifice right now. Let's use Dad's. So he was at work. So I got his flip-flop, and then I was like, well, damn it. I don't know how to get this thing dead. Like, how this thing could leap at me and kill me. And so I was like, Addington, hold this shoe. If the spider starts moving, scream. And I ran upstairs and got my hairspray, came back, and I just started spraying that little thing until it was like, ah! I don't use hairspray. That's literally the only use that my hairspray gets, is whenever, once in a blue moon, again, it doesn't happen all the time. I think it's just the weather change. Like, there's been a lot of rain or some reason. There's been 2 spiders in a week, and that is just too much. They were not from the same family, though, okay? They were not the same. So I don't know where his girlfriend was or what, but they were not family. Scary. But anyway, I thought it was so cool. Empower the girl. Let her be the spider killer. She can be a spider killer, but she needs a shoe. Oh my gosh. I'm not cleaning up a dead spider off of her foot. I would be freaking out. You are hilarious. Bugs are everywhere. Christine, you stop it right now. I'm gonna go like that. My gosh. Where was it? Like, where was it hiding? There were so many opportunities for it to kill me, and it just took this moment. Ugh, I hate bugs. Okay, so baby names. If we have a boy, I want to name it Archie, and then we have a middle name that is a family name from Austin's side, and it's Pogue. So Archie Pogue, I think that's so freaking cute. And if he doesn't like Archie when he gets older, he can go by Pogue or, whatever. Because his dad, Austin's dad's like, well, Archie's not really an adult name. And I'm like, well, it's not, not an adult name. I just really like Archie. The other ones that I like Wyatt. Owen was on the list. I liked Elliot and Riley as well. I'm like, oh my god, every time I'm like, there's a bug somewhere. They're coming for me! I need to wind some bobbins before I start, or you're really gonna hear some cursing. Because if I run out of another bobbin, in the middle of a project, we gonna have problems. We are gonna have problems. So I'm gonna bring this over. If it's a girl, and you guys could totally hate these names, it's okay. Everybody has different taste. We have a Zoe and a Louise and an Addie. And so I think Addie and Archie is really cute. Like, they go together really well. If we have a girl, now, I don't know. Oh my gosh, come on. Come on, don't make me get my snippers. If we have a girl, the runner-up for Zoe and Louise, one that was on the list that was like a really top competitor, was Elodie. I really liked Elodie. Something unique that you don't hear all the time, and I think it's really, really pretty, and it means foreign riches, so that's cool. I also like Maya. I also like... Oh, come on. Don't you do this to me. I like Maya. And Elodie. Violet's really pretty. I'm just like, it's our last kid. The name has to be perfect. We don't get to do this ever again. And I'm really picky this time around. Very picky. Adam goes with Addie. Tess. Bye, Janine. Have a good day tomorrow. My grandfather's name was Archie, so I agree with you on it. I think Archie's such a cute name. Emma Rose, that's really cute. Come to Florida, Beth. We have real spiders. No. I know you guys have real spiders. I was born in Florida. I've seen those dang banana spiders. No, thank you. We've got wolf spiders, and, God, now I feel like everything's crawling on me. Ah! We've got the wolf spiders here, and I don't know why I do that. I do it with the Amara now, where I check the tension. I'm going to put our bobbin in there. I just want to make sure I've got enough. And I want them to match because I had a lighter color in my bobbin and it was showing through, and we don't want that, especially on black fabric, because that's going to show like a sore thumb. I thought Elliot was cute. That got vetoed quick. I love Archie with Addie. Isn't it so cute? I love Archie. So if it's a boy, I think it's going to be Archie. Like 99%. Unless we come across some amazing name. I like Archie. And then for a girl, the jury is still out. It's still out. I'm also probably in denial, and I don't want to accept that we have a high probability of having another girl. But I'm also, it's like, I love my girls so much. I love them so much. They are like so special. I love them all. I love them all. So if I have another girl, so be it. I'm going to be happy. I just love them. I would love another boy because it's our last time and I've got one boy, and just seems like it'd be an even 2 and 2. But you know what? If it doesn't happen, I'm not going to be heartbroken. I'm going to be happy that I was blessed with another baby. I feel like this tension knob doesn't really have any tension. We're just going to tighten it up. Is it supposed to... Oh, God. We'll just see what it looks like at 2. I can't remember if it goes back in here or not. I think it does. Finally learned how to use the automatic threader. Everyone give me a little applause. I feel like that's such an accomplishment with this machine because it's so weird. Alright, hopefully this thread keeps getting caught. Okay, here we go. We're finally going to start attaching this. Let's make sure Heather's not hanging out. Okay. Addington and Arlington? That's not terrible. 3 girls, 2 boys here. Oh, I couldn't sit back down. Ew, I know, but I have to get this done. You are right. It has to be a name you love. And I feel like we did such, like, Zoe Danielle, Louise Elizabeth. Beautiful. In my eyes, beautiful, beautiful names. If we do Elodie, it'd be Elodie Ann. Elodie Ann. I don't really like Maya Ann. Violet Ann doesn't. I feel like Elodie Ann has a good flow. All right, here we go. Being a quilter that just saw a spider is like the worst thing ever because threads feel like little legs. They feel like little legs. I was gonna name my daughter Augustus if she was a boy. Aww. I'm a mom of girls. I'm so very happy I got to be a mom of daughters. Oh wow. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I thought Riley was a cute one for a boy or girl. I thought Elliot was a cute boy or girl name. I want to make sure I've got enough room. You guys know the deal when you don't give yourself enough room and you go to join the tails and it is not working out. Jordan, cute. Okay, this sounds terrible, but I think it's just because Addie was our first. And, the first is, perfect. I mean, all of them are perfect. But your first is, my baby! I just love you so much. And so, when we had Zoe, I wanted a girl. Because I was like, well, I want one of each. So, one of each would be great. Thank you very much. Please and thank you. We had a girl. And then our third, we thought was going to be our last. We thought we weren't going to have any more. Austin thought we weren't going to have any more. Ha, 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 ha. But we did. And so now it's like, well, it'd be nice to have a boy, 2 girls, 2 boys. But I feel like this time around, I'm not going to be upset. Like, I was a little upset that Louise wasn't a boy. I was just a little upset. But I freaking love Louise. I love her so much. So, I think this time around, I'm just happy that I haven't had a miscarriage because I've had them before, and I'm just going to be praying for a healthy baby and a healthy C-section and a healthy, happy family, and that's it. I would like to have a boy, but you know what? If I have a girl, I'm going to be so dang happy to love on another little girl that I'm not going to care. Turds! Well, that stinks. Maybe I shouldn't have changed this. It's like getting stuck. I feel like maybe it shouldn't go back in there. I feel like it does go in there, though. You'd think I would know how to thread this thing by now. I think it's because I changed the tension. I'm never going to get this thing done. Oh my god. Between my talking and jibber-jabbering and my machines literally hating me today. You make sure that Heather's not hanging out. Okay. You get to be with your kids. That is so nice, Moldy. There's nothing wrong with wanting a boy or girl. You love and adore your babies as well. But it's fun to imagine things a certain way. I totally agree. But there's something called, gender disappointment. And it's like when you're set on having a certain gender, you see those families that have 6 boys and they're trying desperately to have a girl, and every time it doesn't work out, they're so upset. I wasn't super upset. I mean, I was like, well, dang it. I was excited that maybe I would have another boy, but then you kind of look back and you're like, I'm so blessed to even be able to have another baby that it doesn't matter what it is. I'm going to love it no matter what. As soon as it comes out, you're going to look at that face and you're going to be like, oh my god. You just imprint on them like, that's my baby. I'm just really looking forward to the day that it happens because I feel like you've got your wedding day. You've got these really big days at your engagement day. But the days you bring your kids into the world and they come out and you just look at them for the first time, like I have goosebumps right now. But it's like, that is just such a magical feeling that like nothing tops it. It is like, those are my favorite days of my life. Bringing those kids into the world and looking at them for the very first time and holding them and just feeling them next to me. Oh my God. Best feeling ever. I cannot wait. I can wait because we've got a lot of stuff to get in order before this baby comes here, but I'm so looking forward to just hearing that first cry and feeling that first snuggle and feeling the warmth of their little bodies and hearing their little cries. They sound like little alien babies. Oh my gosh, it's the best. I keep asking Addie, I'm like, what do you want? Do you want a boy or a girl? And he's like, I want a Louise. He just wants another Louise. So, I mean, I don't blame him. She's pretty awesome. But I'm like, dude, there's only one Louise. There's only one you. There's only one Zoe. We can't have another of the same exact person. I'm not a miracle worker, okay? But he keeps saying he wants another Louise no matter what you ask him. He wants another Louise. My gosh. I feel like things are crawling on me. Guys, you need to distract me in the chat. Let's talk about food. What'd you guys have for dinner? What did you eat for dinner? That always helps take my mind off things. Make sure I'm like on. My goodness, it looks like I'm falling off the edge. This is a large quilt. We're going to be here for a while, folks. My goodness. Whee! We're turning another corner. Yay! All right, let me check the chat. It's been a minute. Hello, Natalie. The fourth one puts you over the edge. LOL. I'm teetering right now. Haha, because of you. Potato soup, yummy, and hoagies. Oh, that sounds good. I had hamburgers with Swiss cheese, stuffed peppers, pancakes. These are all really good. Veggie pasta with homemade red sauce, glass of port, and cherry vanilla ice cream for dessert. Ooh, that sounds really good. I need to eat more vegetables. I'm like, maybe I should go get another frozen pizza for the win, Charlotte. Or Delia. Charlotte says clam chowder. Can I come babysit? Of course you can. My parents had 3 kids because they didn't want 4. Austin didn't want 3. He didn't even want 3. Oh, he wanted 2 and to be done. Pizzeria pizza. Need the kale soup at Olive Garden. Ooh. And now I'm getting hungry thinking about food. I know. I'm like, maybe I need to go get another bowl of potato soup. That's been my struggle. I feel like we eat and then I come down here and mess around for hours. And then when I go up, I am starving. Sometimes I just have to tell myself, just go to bed. Go to bed. Not because I'm trying to starve myself, but I don't want to wake people up trying to like make food and stuff. And I just want to lay down. It's like, wait, your back hurts or you're hungry? Your back hurts or you're hungry? Do you want to go lay down or do you want to eat? Do you want to lay down or do you want to go eat? Soup. I had soup for supper. What kind of soup do you have? Soup it is. Soup it is. Redfish and orzo from a Greek restaurant. I love orzo. You know you can buy that at the store and you just put a ton of butter and salt in there. I eat in bed. I eat in bed too, no shame. But we also have Louise in our bed. So if she hears crinkle crinkles, she's like, what are we eating? You sharing? Like, she'll come out of a deep sleep and steal my food. There are no exceptions when it comes to stealing mom's food. You can be passed out of sleep. She'll wake up and do it. Chicken noodle. That's good. With some crackers. I enjoy soup and a hard roll to dunk it in, or saltine crackers. Yes, we got... Sorry. I like to get sourdough bread and just glob a ton of butter on there. And then I like to just like scoop the stuff, whatever's left over in the bowl, or dunk it. Oh my gosh. But they didn't have sourdough today. So Austin got a French roll and it was good. But I love me some sourdough bread with a ton. I mean, an unhealthy amount of butter. I mean, come on. That's the way we need to eat butter. No portion control. Just go for it. But like half of binding is just repositioning the quilt so it fits on your tiny little table. It doesn't fall off and weigh you down. Whee! So I have to decide, what do I want to work on tomorrow? I think I need to work on the Goldfinch. So maybe we'll do some foundation paper piecing during the live with Courtney and Sean. Ooh, I have to tell you, something really exciting happened today. Okay, I've got a few good newses, okay? One, I got another job. I'm so excited. Let me know if you want to know about my other job, because it is quilt related. Two, my Clifford pattern got published onto fandominstitches.com. So I have a pattern on that website. And then there was another one. What was the other one that was really exciting? I felt like I had 3 things that I wanted to tell you. I got another job. My pattern got published. Something else. I can't think of it. Heather! Give it a second. Give it a second. No. I need to know your middle name so I can go like, Heather, middle name. I do not like soup. Natalie, what? Have you tried all of the soups? How do you know you don't like soup? Have you tried every single soup? Broccoli cheddar?
Hello.
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 I can hear you.
Oh my God, I just like freaked out. My microphone was muted. It's not working again. And so I changed browsers. No one cares. Hello, friend. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you? Are you binding tonight? Is this a binding party?
It is a binding party.
Are you sewing?
No, I'm binding. I'm binding. I just got to get everything ready to do it. What's up? Oh no. Did I freeze? Did Beth freeze?
Are you back? Hello?
Did I freeze or did you freeze? I saw you go away.
I saw you go away. You froze, and then it went bloop. And then now it's back. So we should just not even talk about it. Let's not even talk about it.
Girlfriend.
What's up? Hey,
how are you?
Beth froze. You didn't freeze, Beth. Did Heather? Then someone said Beth. Beth went away and froze. Oh, God. I just feel like our internet is like, oh, Heather's on? Okay. Well, I'm going to back out for a little bit. Because it was literally fine until you get on.
Look at that.
Oh, my gosh.
Isn't it just the best? Hi, everybody.
Beautiful. It's so pretty.
I know, it's my favorite. I'm in a meeting and I need to add to the story that is having in this vignette.
Yes.
And that's what it is.
That is a beautiful story. I like the beginning, middle, and end. That looks so good.
Oh my gosh.
Someday I will start a YouTube channel with sewing and people will see me and say, OMG, who is that old man with the long beard who sews? They will say, that's a badass with a long beard that sews. That's what they're going to say. Tell us about the job. So, Laura Pyland from Slice of Pie messaged me the other morning and she said, hey, I'm looking for a virtual assistant that could be available in the mornings, and I have you on my list. Would you be interested? And I said, yeah, I would love to, but let me know what the responsibilities are. And so she told me what they are, and I was like, okay, I'll take it. And so 2 hours a day, just 2 hours, what I'm going to do is she talked about it during the interview. She runs that Facebook group that posts a bunch of quilting coupons and sales and deals and codes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go on. I'm going to find.
Sorry.
Excuse me, Heather's machine. I'm just kidding. Wow.
She's going to sing in a moment. I'll turn my volume down.
Can you tell her that you have a better voice?
Do you hear her? Do, 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 do.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
I love that. So anyway, I'm going to be hunting down 12 deals and putting them into a spreadsheet.
You're going to be hunting down what?
Hunting down, she's going to send me the websites and stuff, but I'm literally just going to be picking coupons and sales and deals and putting it into a spreadsheet.
That's exciting.
I think it's going to be fun. And it's something that I can do in the morning when the kids are eating breakfast and watching their morning cartoons. But I don't know. I kind of feel like a boss.
You are.
Let's go. Let's do it. Honestly, I was just like, wait, you think that I'm on your list? What? Really?
How? Okay. Cool. Okay.
How was Ansel's first week back? Are you feeling good?
Just first week. Whole first week.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was good.
Had a good time?
Yeah. It was good.
Cute. So cute. That's going to be me next year, and I'm going to be, crying in the middle of the day, calling. Mother, I don't know what to do.
It's okay. The first few days have been harder. It gets easier as time goes on, of course.
Does it, though?
It does.
I bet it's also kind of nice to, have a little bit of quiet. I feel like it's so good for, I wish Addie would have gone to preschool this year just to get out of the house. I feel like he's so done with us. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, so
100%.
ready, just like. But no one let Mama know when enrollment was, so. Hate it. Do you think I combined this quilt and another quilt tonight?
Yes.
You think so?
I believe in you.
Am I on the...
You're like the fastest binder I know.
Well, this is a big quilt.
What size is it?
It's like 55, which doesn't seem a lot. 55 by like 75.
Yeah, that's about what mine is, I think.
Oh, I'm leaving Sunday to drop my baby off at college. Christine, don't put that image in my head. Sending you the biggest mama hug ever. Then there was a spider. Stop it right now. Brenda. Hold on. What are you talking? Yeah, there was a spider moment that we had over here, Heather.
What happened?
I almost burned the house down. I was just
that's an appropriate response.
I feel like that's the best extermination method. Like, and now all these little threads hanging on my leg. I'm like, oh my god, its brother has found me. Its mom.
100%.
I feel like, because I told Heather about the living room spider, and I literally prefaced the text by saying, we don't get spiders, and then now here I am talking about another spider, and she's probably like, yuck, girl. Like,
Y'all got spiders.
Y'all
got spiders. What's up, Kansas? Is that your state bird, the spider?
I don't even know what breed this one was. It was the same thing. It went out really nicely. I found a nice Libs Elliott scrap, and I just smashed it. So it went out. It's in a nice Libs Elliott phosphor casket in the trash can. Goodbye. Is that Paco Toes up here?
All the time.
Paco.
He can't just settle in because, like, he's an old man and he's like, it's bedtime, woman. And he's like, why aren't we in bed? And I'm like, because it's Friday. And he's like, don't care. It's bedtime.
No one asked me if I wanted to be part of these Friday sewing sessions.
He can go downstairs. Let me be very clear. He is a free range dog.
Bye, Paco. Paco-Lisha. See ya. He just needs his mama.
Apparently. Apparently. Oh my goodness. I just realized I haven't turned on my bias tape maker.
Oh, you have the winder, don't you? Like the ironer one?
Mm-hmm.
The Simplicity one?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I got it for Christmas years ago. Like, a very long time ago.
Those are expensive now. I feel like everyone wants one.
It's handy.
Yeah. Kelly's has like because there's two separate ones, right? There's a ironing one, and then there's another one where you can like put it on the other end and it rolls it onto a cone or something.
Mine has a roller, but I never use it. I don't think it's like an automatic thing. I don't understand it.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not an automatic thing. So I just like wind it on my own.
Here we go. Our favorite
Look
part.
at it.
Joining. I love joining binding. It's so much fun.
Are you being sarcastic? Because that's actually the best part of binding.
No, it's not. The best part
False.
of binding is flipping it over to the front and stitching it down and then being done with your quilt forever.
That's the worst part of the binding.
What? Being done with it? You're psycho.
Flipping it over.
Flipping it over is the best part.
That's when all the pressure comes into play. Is that going to be perfect?
No.
Is that going to be good? Am I going to match it up on the line? Am I not going to match it up on the line?
It doesn't matter. If you mess up the join, you get a bubble. And then when you flip it over, then you have a weird bubble that you have to try and stitch without it rippling on itself. I hate
that. But joining is just math.
Ugh.
That sounds really mean.
Well, I don't know. I don't like joining. Why is it such a pain in the butt?
I don't know, friend.
I think it's like because the quilts get so big and I don't know. I like a perfect join. I have to have it perfect or I'm going to throw it away. Just has to be right on.
Okay.
All right, here we go. We're cutting it. Whee! I told her I would get this quilt done. We're getting this dang quilt done.
And then you have another one you need to do too?
Yeah. Well, she was like, at first she was like, okay, I want them both. But then she was like, well, it might be weird if I give one as a wedding present and then give the other one just like randomly. So she was like, don't worry about it because they're also going to be going out of town. But I'm like, I want to get it done.
Yeah.
So that it's done and I can move on to something else later on and not have to go back to another project.
Yeah, I feel that.
And then I had the day from hell.
What happened?
With the
Oh, yeah. So what ended up being wrong?
Thankfully not my machine and not me. I got Katie the second time I called. She was so nice.
What isn't she the best?
She was so nice. The first guy was like, yeah, just unplug everything and then plug it back in. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to call you and I'll let you know if that works out. If it works out, then I won't call you. But if I call you again, then that didn't work. I unplugged everything, plugged it back in. Did it work? No, it did not. And
But then you got Katie and she actually fixed your problem.
Then I got Katie. We were on the phone for an hour. And I even was like, my friend Heather was like, try and get Katie. She's awesome. I was like, it's Heather in Texas. As if there's no other Heathers in Texas. I was like, Heather Joyce.
We are definitely on a basis like that.
Well, she was like, I think I know the one that you're talking about. And I'm like, yeah, I hope so. But that's what I'm talking about. I was like, we sew together on YouTube. Come give us a follow.
Yeah, come on, come hang out with us, Katie. We love you.
But you want to know the fun thing is, it wasn't my machine, and it kept hitting my bars. It kept hitting the bar. So it was a preloaded pattern on Pro Stitcher, like when you buy it, and it's called the basket weave. And I had to pick a new start point because a part of the quilting didn't look good, so I picked it out and restarted on the first row. So then I had to pick a new starting point for the second row, right? So I go down to it, and what was happening was when I was picking it, there's 2 lines that go over each other, and it was not picking the right line.
Weird.
It was the pattern. So I had to press, we did so much. And she was like, oh my God. Like, it's not your machine, thank goodness. It's not you. It is your, it's just this pantograph. So I had to keep pressing the jump button. She's like, usually we tell you not to press the jump button because it causes you to start in random places, but you have to press the jump one for this pattern because otherwise it picks the wrong line. So don't use the basket weave pantograph in your Pro Stitcher. Unless you want to like break your machine and have a really fun time.
Good grief.
And I was like, well, has anyone ever called you for this pattern? And she was like, no, but there's one just like it that we've gotten a lot of calls on. I'm like, I didn't say it, but I'm like, why don't you just take it off? Just take it, edit the pattern and take it off. Or tell people, hey, if you start having problems, it's just the pattern, it's not you.
Yeah. That's very frustrating. I can't.
Never using this again.
I can't find one of my little buddies. One of my little binding buddies.
Oh.
Is this? Well, maybe I'm going to use this binding buddy. This is the binding buddy that has a leftover binding from my brother's. I guess I'm using it.
Aw. Is that black?
No, it's like a thatched dark gray.
Oh, cute. I was about to say, can I borrow? I don't have enough black for this next quilt. I'm going to have to figure something else out.
Heather, you should get all the cool Heathers in Texas have long arms, is what I hear. I've just heard that though. I don't know if it's true, but I've heard that Heathers from Texas are extra cool when they have a long arm. I'm just kidding. You're extra cool already. Oh, it's 10 o'clock. Donna, holy moly, girl, 15 minutes away to finish long arming this 3-yard quilt. Dang, Heather shows up. Hold up, wait a minute. Add a little Heather on. I just can't keep up. You girls are gold. Donna, you're gold. Sheila, here, my light turned off. So where's my phone? Let me turn my light back on. Natalie hooked it up and said, I'm making bias tape. That's exactly what I did. I cut it, I sewed it together, and then I've got this nifty little contraption right here, and it folds it and irons it automatically. So it's the best. I love it. And yeah, that's great.
Does it have a 3-inch option?
I don't know anyone who does a 3-inch option. No, I don't know if it does. It may. Okay. But maybe that's just your sign to like switch to 2.5.
No way. It will never happen. I'm going to convince you one way or another that 3-inch binding is the way of the world.
Yeah.
It is the way of the land.
Heather, I feel that. Listen, I totally feel that, girl. But yeah, this thing is super cool. It is made by Simplicity, and
eBay.
I got it. I must have gotten it in like 2013 or 2014. I can't even, like, a really long time ago.
Natalie says, I need to buy a binding baby. This is my binding baby. Have I ever put binding on it? No, I just look at it because it's so cute. It's just so cute. It's just so cute.
Mine is not super cute. It's super 3D printed because my husband loves he loves to like tinker, so he has a 3D printer, and so I found it on the 3D printer website, and I was like, will you make this for me? Will you make me like 5 of them?
Can you take that pattern and sell? Like, could you put that on your website?
I don't think so because we didn't make it.
Yeah.
He would have to like design the thing.
Oh. I didn't know if it was like quilt patterns, because sometimes like it says you can use my pattern to like sew. You know, as long as it's not mass produced. I mean, you can make 5 at a time. Don't listen to me. I'm terrible.
No, I don't want to come for anyone's stuff. So.
Well, you could like make some cool one. Make a cool one. They need to start making them. Whoever made the pattern should start making them and putting them on Etsy or something.
Yeah, that'd be super cool. Donna, I only do 2 1/4 inch. This is 2 1/2 inch. Natalie, there's alligators in Texas. That's what I hear. There are no alligators in Austin. I'll tell you, there are no alligators in Austin.
That you know of.
There's not. We are in the hills, not the swamp.
Well,
I don't think alligators live in like the hills.
They have legs. They can travel.
They're not gonna make it far. They're not gonna make it far. Brenda, so it folds it in the middle or in half? It folds it in the middle, so it's like boop. Not the half, just like the single fold. And it does 2 1/2 for sure. And then I know that it had another option, like there used to be another option in the case, but it kept getting in the way and I didn't use it, so I just tossed it somewhere.
The 3-inch option. It was probably the 3-inch option. We'll just.
I feel like it was like 1 1/4. I think it was like half the size.
My goodness, who's binding stuff with something that thin?
I mean, it could be like for something not quilting. You know, not it's. I think it's like really not designed for quilters. Maybe it is designed for quilters. I don't know, but I feel like
piping or whatever.
Yeah. So how to say to a realtor, I'm looking specifically for a house that will fit a long arm. So yeah, that's like seriously. If we were to move, that would be something I'd have to consider. And now Beth would too. You'd have to consider the space you're moving into and make sure that it'll fit the long arm.
Wow.
Mine, when I say mine is a tight fit, I cannot walk on the side of mine. If I have to get behind mine, I have to crawl underneath it because it is the width of my office.
Oh,
so it is a tight fit.
Oh, wow.
Tight fit.
Yeah. I've got a little bit of space, but we had to block off the side so that Miss Louise couldn't go play monkey bars on the cords on the back of the machine. I was like, oh God, Louise unplugged something. She did something. She likes to go back there. So we had to lock it off. But I've got enough room to go around both sides.
That's great. I do not have that right now. But I'm also pretty happy with my setup, so I don't think that I would move anything right now. Hi, Tiffany.
What's up, Tiff?
Natalie, you're not sure if you believe what? About the gators? I have lived in Texas almost my whole life. I've never seen a gator.
I literally saw on the news. It came up on my phone. There was an 88-year-old woman. Was that in Texas or in Florida?
Probably. Are you kidding? Was it in Texas or in Florida about a gator?
I mean, they're about the same, right? Okay, so it was in Florida. It was in Florida.
Funny. Think you got jokes. Welcome to the comedy hour, everybody. Beth will be here all night. I'll be leaving shortly.
You better not. You're stuck with us tonight. You're stuck with me.
Donna said, "Space, Heather. I'm with you in the crawl under the back. What a sighting! Oh my gosh, seriously, that was like, I had to buy an extra long leader for my back bar because I was tired of like having to crawl under to load my quilts. I was like, no, we're not doing this forever. I got a long arm so I wouldn't have to get on the floor.
True.
To baste my quilts.
True.
Donna, I live in South Houston. We have alligators. What? Donna. Where? I grew up in South Houston. That is so wild. I've never seen a gator. I saw a gator when I went to Louisiana, and we went on a gator tour.
Lorelai, you're so sweet. I'm glad you're here too. We're having a fun time, and I am here for jokes tonight. So if anyone's wanting to laugh, gear up, baby. Oh, Heather, what quilt is that you're working on?
My booze quilt.
Care to show us? Did you, by chance, make this pattern, Heather?
Look at my pattern. It's
You made that? I love it.
I'm trying to finish it so I can take it to my local quilt shop if I go there tomorrow. I wasn't planning on going there tomorrow, but they just got in Spooky Darling's yardage, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go tomorrow.
That's Jolly Darlings? I mean, I'm already past Halloween. Like, I'm so excited for the little octopuses, or octopusi, or octopus. There's 3 different ways you can do it. We've already been through this, but with the little Christmas lights. How cute is that?
They're so cute.
I'm working on a Christmas gift, making Christmas tree wall hangings, aka placemat. Ooh, what fabric are you using? In Florida, you always have an alligator. Cranky. That sounds terrible.
Oh my gosh, that does sound scary.
Florida.
Donna, there are alligators in Galveston? What?
I'm not seeing what. Where are you seeing this? Are you further up on the chat?
I don't know. I got a long window. Maybe that's it.
I don't know where you are. Us northern people think the alligators walk down the street. That couch would go to the curb. LOL. I hit one with my truck last year. The truck was loaded at 79,000 pounds and felt like a very large speed bump. Oh my gosh. Ooh, yikes. That's one speed bump I wouldn't slow down for.
Agree.
Whoops. Here, you hit something, it's most likely a deer. Or a deer's hitting you. It's running straight.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I was at work with the kids last week. Yeah, last week. And when we left my office, I parked in the visitor parking, and I just walked out front, and there was a deer right in front. It was so cute. Oh my god, it was super, super cute.
That you parked in the visitor parking lot? Like, it's even a thing.
I was only there for 2 hours.
Who do you think you are? I'm just kidding.
I know, I hate doing it, but I was only there for a short time, and I had both the children with me.
I'm just giving you grief.
Oh my gosh, but it was super cute because we went to the cafe I let my son pick out some gelato in the cafe, and they all have super all of the desserts have really punny names. So he had Uptown Swirl, and then what? There was don't knock it till don't knock it till you tie it.
Oh.
And it was a Thai lemongrass and coconut gelato. Uptown Swirl was vanilla with strawberry and yuzu. What was the coffee one?
Because I've got a flatter. What is yuzu?
It's a citrus. Natalie, yes, I am really in Texas. I grew up in Houston, and I now live in Austin. Welcome to Texas airspace.
If anyone wants to ask about Kansas, there's a lot of things that I could talk about that happen.
How about the fact that Kansas is getting a Dutch Bros?
I know, we're getting 4. So that
4?
was 3, but there's one on Shawnee Mission Parkway, which is like literally so close in town, and everyone's like, I keep driving past it and I'm so excited, and I'm so out of the loop.
Is it open yet? No.
Not yet, but it's like almost open, I guess. And people are like freaking out. Like absolutely losing their minds. And then another Whataburger. So it's literally Texas here, so now you can come
It's basically, well, it's not literally, it's like basically Austin. Because
Yeah.
I don't know that their Dutch Bros like anywhere outside of Austin.
So
Yeah,
you
at least.
And there's a basement, so long arm right there. Bam. Dude, Texas.
What?
Texas houses have basements, right?
No.
See, if you move to Kansas, you get a basement. Long arm room.
I have a long arm room.
Yeah, but you could have a whole basement layer.
No. I'm gonna pass.
And just disappear. I have no, like, this is just, not personal experience. It's really nice to have just a little part of the house. I mean, the kids still come down here, but it's nice to have my own layer. My quilt, and it just keeps growing. It was just this corner, and now there's that thing right there, and that thing right there. And
no, I get it. I super get it. Rich, I have to tell you, all of the desserts are puns. It is my favorite thing. Like, I don't eat desserts normally for lunch, but I will like always walk up to like see what the names are because they're so good. Christine, this is my Halloween pattern. It's in the process of being tech edited, and then I'm hoping that I can release it maybe next week, hopefully.
And I have fabric for it. I'm so ready to make it.
Sheila said the Today Show this morning was talking about how much rent has increased, and they mentioned Austin. It is out of control in Austin. So it is just absolutely mad. My mother-in-law moved here recently, and her house has like a little over half of the square footage that our house has. It's further out of the city. It's like 15 minutes further out of the city. And she paid maybe like $75,000 more. It's just, I cannot believe.
It's been so bad for a while. Like, and it just it just gets worse. Like, mortgage now is it's almost cheaper than renting. But then it's like, how many people can go buy a house and be like, well, I don't want to rent anymore, and I want to. But who has, credit? Who has a down payment?
Well, interest rates have gone up recently, which is what the problem is.
Yeah.
But it is absolutely wild. So yes, Austin used to be really cheap. But I guess like really cheap is also a relative term. Austin used to be pretty cheap though, but over the past few years, it's definitely gone up. Hi, Kelly. Heather, there's one in Sherman. A Dutch Bros. That's exciting. Very cool. Where is Sherman? Is that north?
What?
Where I don't know where Sherman, Texas is. Oh, hey, buddy, what's up? Rich, I like dessert too, but can you really do dessert every day?
Ask my son. Yeah.
Good night, Brenda.
Night, Brenda.
Hi, Dawn. Hi, Amy.
Amy's back. What's up, Amy? How was your TV time with hubby? My family is thinking of moving to Texas as my daughter and son-in-law live in Dallas, but I see the homes and apartments are much higher than we thought.
Dallas, I feel like Dallas is a little more expensive, just like in general, because it's Dallas and it's like extra. It's just like super extra. It's one town south of Denison. Why don't I know where that is either? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna look this up.
It's gotten bad here too. If we wouldn't have bought our house, we bought our house in 2020, and Austin's dad was like, well, the market it's going to correct itself. Like, you guys could wait and you guys could get a really good deal. If we would have waited, we never would have been able to afford to get out of the apartment.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, oh my, and the apartment, the rent's going up. We had a pretty decent, it was a 2-bedroom, it wasn't even 1,000 square feet. It was a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, and it was like 1,200, which isn't terrible, but it's a lot more now. Like if we would have gotten a new apartment, like the rent was already increasing. Like they had to keep our rent somewhat consistent with what it was starting out.
I'm trying to think what my rent was when I lived in Manhattan in 2011. I feel like it was over 3,000.
Over what?
3,000.
My God.
I had a roommate and we lived like in Manhattan. Yeah. I think I can't remember how much it was. Maybe she'll remember.
Well, it's like, how much is groceries out there? Like, our groceries out.
Yeah.
I bet New York's not cheap.
No, it definitely wasn't. But I'm glad I got the experience.
Get to experience that for sure.
Yeah.
But I'm like, it's just ridiculous how expensive things are.
I agree. Oh my gosh, what is happening with this?
What?
Girlfriend.
What's up? So I didn't do black thread on black binding. I did this like navy blue, and it looks really cool. It's like glowing.
Ooh.
I kind of like it because the quilt's got a lot of navy, and then it's got black. So I think it looks cool. We're going to Colorado, and I'm like, we are buying groceries before we go. We are going to get all the groceries that we need, because when we went 2 years ago, I was just... Plus, when we were in Florida for my mom and we had to get groceries, like it's just so expensive. And we thought, like,
Yeah.
we see the increase because we live here, so it's like even more expensive. You're like, oh my dear Lord. I would never buy my... Yeah, we have We have, in the past 2 years, our home value has gone up like over $100,000.
It's insane.
Good night, Christine.
Good night, Christine.
We did it!
Yay, one down.
Don't remind me there's another one.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was trying to be encouraging.
We're all done!
Yay, we're all done. Now to go to bed.
All right, bye, guys.
Bye. Beth is all done. She has nothing else to work on.
Look at that. That is awesome. And it's got a
That's
nice
super cool.
binding. That is nice. This was exactly what I needed to get done. On to the next.
Oh, there is another one?
I know. You weren't going to bring it up.
I totally forgot that you had another one to work on.
Yeah, I almost forgot too. I was about to just go to bed and like call it a night.
Snack time.
Wait. Yeah, when I go to bed, I'm literally going to go upstairs.
Eat a Pop-Tart.
Eat a bowl of soup. Have some work with me.
Eat a bowl of soup. What is it, like winter over there?
Yes, it is. It was.
It dropped to like the 70s over here. It's like basically winter.
It was raining today. So
Here too.
I need to get a lint roller. Do you lint roll your quilts when you're done?
It just depends.
This drives me. Threads and fluff. And threads and fluff. And threads and fluff. Okay. I just want to get most of it off. I'm sure my mother...
What?
I'm sure my mother-in-law has a lint roller.
Oh, yeah. That sounds like something mother-in-laws have.
Like, definitely a lint roller person. She's very tidy. I just say, to help with it, I'm going to get a dog hair on me no matter what. Okay. It's done! We preened it, and now I'm going to sit with the
So, Beth.
What's up?
I was thinking next week we're doing BYO. Why?
Hi.
O. B.
O.
M.
Yeah, as you were saying, what were you saying?
So, next week we're doing BYOBOM.
Yes.
The week after, I kind of want to start my Halloween flicker quilt.
Ooh.
Do you maybe want to start a flicker quilt?
I think I would love to start a flicker quilt. I've got a lot of... You're going to have to tell me what I should do.
I think that would be kind of fun if we worked on a quilt at the same time.
I'm in.
Do you know what flicker quilt you want to make?
No, because
you have so many good options.
I have so many, and I'm like, what do I pick? So I have Tula Pink, so I have Tiny Beasts. Hold on, let's go look. So here are my options. We could do a whole Tula Pink quilt with Tiny Beasts, Tiny Line. some hexies. We could do all pink. We could do nocturnal or speckled. Those are like my top ones that I would want to do it in.
I think it depends what you're wanting to do with this quilt.
As in, keep it or sell it?
Maybe.
What do you mean? I'm definitely keeping it.
Well, but like, what are you... like, what are you thinking of? Like, I don't know, because like the what am I trying to say? The speckled, you were gonna do a king size version, right?
Yes. Are you yeah. Are you
So
still
that
there?
would be, yeah.
Oh, yes. Beth, did you shut your iron off? No, I did not. It's got a safety feature. I need to figure out how I'm going to get 2 more binding strips for this next quilt. Well, first, let's square it up because I have to trim it. Whee! We're back again. Well, Beth, you know what I would say to use? I know Amy's Team Tula. She's like, is there even another option? What is a flicker quilt? Let's go look at it, shall we?
The flicker quilt is
Heather
like
made
my
beautiful
favorite
one.
quilt right now.
Do you have
Thank
yours?
you. No,
Or
it's
is
at my
it-
local quilt shop.
You are so generous. I don't know how you just let them, these beautiful quilts, go hang in the quilt shop. Okay,
I
I'm
do.
gonna share the screen so you guys can see Team Tula. Here is the flicker quilt.
Oh my god, I love that. I love it so much.
It's so beautiful.
So she originally Tara made one with the black bananas as the background. And I thought she was going to make this one. So I was like, oh my gosh, like I would love to make like the white version, like the inverse version.
Yeah.
And then she never made the black one. But the white one she ended up putting on the cover. And I was like, oh my god, it's so beautiful. It's such a stunner. It's such a stunner.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're just gonna go for it. Oh my, that is beautiful. Ruby stars, says Natalie. Holy moly. Oh, you're gonna problem. I got picked to do a test.
What?
I got picked to do a thing, so I have even more fabric that I need to cut. Let's see. I just got a message saying that I got picked. And I don't know what the pattern is. She didn't send the pattern. She didn't send a picture of the pattern. She didn't email the pattern. She didn't email a picture of the pattern. She didn't direct
Is it FTP or traditional?
Traditional. So
Shader!
Can you hold my hand?
Shader!
It's Ladybug Thread Quilting. It might, I don't know. She hasn't posted like the thing. She hasn't even. That was it. She posted 3 days ago a tester call, and then I haven't even seen it.
But you applied for it.
Yeah, I applied for it. I was like, let's do it. I stuck it. So there's that.
Amy, where can you get it? Can you?
Yes.
Beth, can you share the link to Tara's website?
Yeah. copy. Here is the link to the website.
Amy, I have to tell you, this quilt comes together so quickly. I made my quilt top in like a week. I made the lap size version in a weekend. It is.
Heather is also a very efficient sewer. She don't play around. She gets things done. So
That's true.
if you're like me and you take a bajillion years, it might take you 2 weeks.
It might. You're right. But it's really, really nice. It is really, really nice. It comes together really beautifully. I love it. Like, I have a Halloween version that I'm going to make with Spooky Darlings. I have to make another baby quilt. My husband's coworker had a baby yesterday or 2 days ago, and we're going to make her a quilt, but I'm really going to push for it to be a flicker quilt.
To be what?
Or I'm going to push for it to be this quilt that I designed tonight. Because it's so cool looking. I love it so much. Okay, I need. Here you are. No, just a wonder clip.
Okay, whatever.
Beth, are you a hugger?
I'm a huge hugger. I love hugging.
Oh, I'm glad that we're not going to meet at QuiltCon because I am not.
I will hug you whether you like it or not.
Okay, great.
At least one hug, and then I'll get it on my system and we'll be good.
Here's what. So my childhood best friend, who I've been best friends with forever, ever. We don't hug. And we're always like so awkward about it too, because like I feel like people expect us to hug because like we're such good friends. So we're always just like pat, and then like we're done.
Well, whenever we get the chance to meet each other in person, you can expect a nice hug. And even if it's awkward, it's happening. I'm giving you a hug.
Okay.
We're huggers in Kansas, okay?
Yeah.
It's the Kansas thing.
Okay.
Do you guys say ope in Texas? Do you go ope?
Not a lot.
Kansas thing. I'm a huge hugger. I would so hug you, Beth, if I met you. Oh, I would hug you back, Kelly. I love hugs. That is so sweet. I hug my friends even if I saw them like a week ago. Hugging is the best. Saying hello, saying goodbye, comfort hugs. If you look like you're sad, a hug is so good for your brain. You like being hot too. You like being hot. Like you physically like being hot. Hugs warm you. So just think of it as a nice warmth.
Oh my god. If I am sad and you hug me, I will like burst into tears. So I hate sad time hugs.
Hug you even longer then.
Oh my god. No, yeah. Then you're like stuck. You're definitely trapped. Because I am like crying, so I'm gonna be there for a while.
I'm committed.
You're gonna get wet.
I will be there.
If you give me a sad hug, like that's on you.
I'm fine with it. I'm fine. I volunteer.
Hey Beth, look what time it is.
What time is it?
It's joining time.
Boo! Boo! Everyone tune out. You can go watch like your favorite commercial and then come back when she's done.
What's your favorite commercial?
I don't know. Go
Oh my god.
For 5 minutes.
Oh my god, you kill me.
You want to know something else I hate? Because I'm just so good about sharing all the things that I don't like to do. I hate squaring up quilts. Ugh.
Oh my god, I kind of love squaring up quilts.
Oh my god. Could we be more different?
We could be, but then it would just be comical.
I'm gonna find something next week that I don't like, and you're gonna be like, I love it though. Ugh.
Okay, here's a fun one, Beth. So I have a thing of trail mix. Everyone else at home can play too. I have the Target brand cookies and cream trail mix. I want to know your favorite thing, the thing that like you're going to be like reaching for in the bag, and the thing that you are going to be avoiding in the bag. Are you ready?
Why is it cookies and cream? Okay, let's go. I'm here.
Cookies and cream.
Aren't you thirsty just looking at that? Like all that chocolate?
Yeah. Hold on.
Don't be tea. You cannot drink tea with chocolate.
I'm definitely not eating this. I have gum in my mouth.
That's even worse. We're chewing gum and drinking tea. Go for the chocolate. You might as well. It's a whole flavor.
Are you okay? Are you ready? Everyone at home can play too. What are you reaching for? What are you not reaching for? Almonds, dark chocolate chips, cookies and cream flavored bites, white chocolate chips, fudge flavored cookie pieces, and peanuts.
Almonds all day.
Is what?
First, right there.
You're eating all the almonds?
Eating all the almonds.
And then what are you like not gonna touch?
I'm gonna throw away the dark chocolate. I'm gonna pick them out and then throw them, toss them in the chocolate.
Oh my god, we are the perfect match for each other. I am like avoiding the almonds. I like eat the almonds in here begrudgingly because I'm like,
they're so good.
They're not gonna eat themselves.
The only way
I'm like, I can't like outweigh the balance.
Oh my gum and tea. ... Okay, you lost a subscriber. Just kidding.
You lost a subscriber.
I'm saying. Oh my, no, don't abuse the chocolate. Oh, the dark chocolate though. No. Okay. What I will.
Wow, look at that. Bam.
Dark chocolate almonds. That's the only way.
It's not a dark.
Almonds are so good.
What? Oh god.
Almond peanuts, not touching cookies and cream. Yeah, what is that? Cookies and cream flavored pieces? That seems like a cop out. What is that? Are they like checks with like flavoring?
That's one. It's like this little circle thing. That's one of them.
What's the texture like? Is it like it looks yogurty? Is it?
No, it's not.
Yogurt?
No, it's like chocolatey.
Okay.
It's
well, I'll
creamy.
Yeah, if there were M&Ms in there, like why does it have to be so fancy? Just put some peanuts, M&Ms, put some checks in there. But
because this is fancy. This is just like
trail mix. No.
Oh my god, bougie trail mix are the best. We had a caramel macchiato when we were at the beach, and then we also had just like an espresso one.
That is so fancy. Everything is yummy.
Good night, June.
Good night, June. Macchiato trail mix. Like those
caramel macchiato.
Oh.
That one was really good. I think Wes took it and like finished it because I don't know where it went.
He's like hiding it right now.
He is. Oh my gosh. Not boozy. Boozy trail mix would be amazing. She said bougie. She thinks it's too fancy for her.
Did she say booty trail mix? Who said that?
No, I thought you said boozy.
Oh, boozy. Well, hey, that'd be fun too. Some like soaked fruit snacks.
All right.
You finished
Put the thing down, flip it, and reverse it.
I was gonna say, I feel like you just joined it. If you finished your quilt, I'm gonna go crawl in a hole and cry.
I just joined it.
I know, but I thought that you were like, all right, I'm done. I was about to say,
no.
What have I been doing for the past 10 minutes?
I'm done with the easy part. Now it's the hard part.
This is the easy part, Heather.
This is the hard part.
That is like the moment of freedom, pure freedom.
This is the worst part of putting the quilt together.
Cutting between the
Do I have
math.
another foot I want to use? Maybe I want to try this foot.
So I helped my mother-in-law finally take off her walking foot. She's had her walking foot on for piecing, like, for years. And I was like, you need to put your regular foot on. Like, this is overkill. Like, you are like, it's kind of like...
She would use her walking foot when she was piecing?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. I was like, Liz, I'm going to change your life. She was like, well, it wasn't working when I would do the regular foot. But I was like, well, because you didn't clean your machine and your feed dogs were so full of lint that they weren't even doing anything. I was like, we cleaned your machine. You can live regular foot life. You don't have to have the walking foot on. And she started sewing with it. She was like, oh my God, this is amazing.
Oh my gosh.
I need good snacks. Alright, I need to get back to squaring up this quilt.
So I'm liking this foot so far.
What foot is it? Stitch in the ditch foot?
No, I have no idea what it is. What is it?
Oh, I thought you were gonna look. I thought you were gonna put it up to the camera.
Oh no.
She does. I taught her how to take the faceplate off though and clean it. So it's kind of cool that I'm able to like bond with her and show her stuff. Change her sewing life. I taught her how to machine bind. What is it?
A blind hem foot. I have the most exciting news for y'all. My last day of work is August 31st. I'm retiring. That's amazing!
Who said that? Yay! Congratulations, Lorelai.
That's very exciting. Congratulations.
Amen, Donna. She didn't know how to take it off to clean it though. Because she was afraid if she took it off, she wouldn't be able to get it back on. But now it's working like a pro, so.
Like a pro, so.
I mean, makes me feel like pretty good about myself. I'm like, oh, I can help you. I can teach you class or something, maybe. That'd be so fun to teach new sewers how to like clean their machine, how to change their needle. How to troubleshoot. All right. Woo! Quilt number 2 is squared up. Yay!
Yay!
Woo! 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 All right, I think it's pretty much the same. Let's measure it just in case. $55.
Oh my gosh.
What's going on? What's going on?
Oh, nothing. I'm just over here complaining.
I love doing that.
Don't you worry about me. I'm just complaining.
75. All right, let's do our math. 55 by 75. I feel like that's exactly what we did earlier.
Is that what you just did?
Let's see. 55 by 77. I still need 7. So I think I'm going to be able to make this work. Because I have a little bit extra.
Oh yeah, I like this foot for binding. This is very nice.
Come on. Sorry, my big mat's over here.
Oh my goodness, do you know what I forgot? I forgot I had a hole in this quilt and I just glued some fabric to it. I need to like sew it down. Oh my gosh. Please don't let me forget that.
Don't forget.
Oh, I don't want to take this to the quilt shop with this huge just patch that I glued onto it.
What are you going to
Okay.
do?
I'm just gonna like applique like or like blanket stitch around the big patch. So for everyone who wasn't here when this happened, I was long arming and I like noticed that there was a huge hole and my quilt was like on the long arm, so like obviously I wasn't gonna take it off. So I was like, oh, I guess I'm just gonna get some applique glue and like put a piece of fabric on top of it so I could like quilt over it. And yeah, there we are.
Oh my god.
What?
What sewing machine do you have, Heather?
What sewing machine? This is a Husqvarna Viking. I love Husqvarna Viking machines. I think that they have so many features. Like, I don't know how to what am I trying to say? Like they have so many features at like such a good price point. Like when I was trying to buy like the machine for my husband, I was like, okay, it needs to have this, this, and this. Yeah. And I was like calling different shops, like talking to them about different machines. And they're like, well, we have this baby lock, but it's like $2,000. I was like, what? No way.
No,
hey, I see you. You are important. You're valued. But you just need to wait, okay? We'll go to bed in just a little bit. Just a little bit. We'll go to bed soon.
Lying, Paco. It's at least another hour and a half. She's lying to you.
Just start a binding, buddy.
What are your favorite features on your machine?
On this machine? On
yes.
my fancy machine?
Yes.
My foot pedal.
What's so
that I can cut. I can cut from my foot pedal and I can raise my presser foot from my foot pedal, which is probably a feature that I use like more than I realized, because when I didn't have this machine, I kept like kicking to the right. I was like, dang it, I can't lift my foot pedal or my presser foot. I love that it can do a cone just automatically. That's great. I don't have to like have a special attachment for a cone. I like that it has 2 thread holders, so I can have one for my bobbin to like just wind my bobbin really easily without having to like take everything apart.
That's genius. I need to do that on my Juki.
It's just these like little like creature comfort things.
Yeah.
This was very much a how can I describe this? This was very much a fighting off depression and anxiety purchase. I guess is how I could describe it.
Was it a COVID buy?
No, this was a waiting on test results while being pregnant buy.
Oh.
Yeah. I had to have an amnio, and I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna go and do a little bit of retail therapy here. Good night, Heather.
What's an amnio?
An amniocentesis, basically, they take some fluid out of the placenta to test.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so it's a little scary.
Oh,
Hmm?
that's scary and stressful. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's okay. And like it was so terrible because I was like crying during the ultrasound, and I have like the sweetest tech. Like I ended up seeing her like every time I came, like I would ask for her. And she was like, "Hey, this is just the easy part. Like this is like," she's like, "I'm just doing the ultrasound right now." I was like, "No." It's just like she's like, "Do you need a break?" I was like, "No, just get through everything." And I was just like sitting there like just bawling, like trying to like just get through it. And oh my god, it was a time. I was high risk pregnancies are the worst.
We only had one scare with Addington. They did the anatomy scan and they were like, "Oh, he had like a special umbilical cord." So a normal umbilical cord has so many like strands. Let's see. Normal. So yeah, a normal umbilical cord has 3 blood vessels or whatever, and his only had 2. So it was like they were like worried that his body wasn't getting as much like oxygen. So then well, it could do all of these things because he has a special umbilical cord and his placenta is not getting all like the nutrients and stuff that it could be getting. And so we did a 4-hour scan one day. We had to go in for 4 hours and have them look at every single part of his body in my belly. And I was like, oh my God. And the only thing that made me feel really, really good, like we went in and there was this really, really pretty little spot that we sat in. It was by windows. And there were cardinals at the bird feeder just flying around. I was like, God's got this. We're fine.
What's up, bird nerd?
Yeah, I was like,
That's
the
sweet.
cardinals are here. It's going to be okay.
That's super sweet. So Julia, I have the Epic 980Q. And let me be like really clear. It was like way on sale. It was like the floor model. I never pay full price for any machine. And Rich, thank you. She's fine. She had her year birthday, so she is a great little bean. She is amazing. No problems at all. It all ended up being what?
She just had her birthday?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me that she had a birthday?
What?
When was her birthday?
Last month.
Oh, did you tell me that she had a birthday?
I mean, my brother was in town for it.
Oh, that's why he was in town. Okay. I was about to get so upset if I missed her birthday. Technically, mentally, I did because I just forgot. I was like, "There's no way she's 1. She seems so little still."
She is so little still.
She's so cute.
Thank
15
you.
months is my favorite. So Louise does this thing now. She was sitting in her chair and she goes like this. She'll just like close her eyes and just smile in her chair, and it's the cutest thing ever.
So wait, I miss it. What does she do?
She'll go like this. She'll go.
Oh my god, I love that.
And she'll just keep her eyes closed. And then she'll start doing peekaboo and she'll do like this and then she'll go.
That's awesome.
Peekaboo never gets old. Never gets old. We'll do peekaboo for the rest of her life if that's what she wants to do.
Yeah.
She also started and just giving them hugs. Like she just randomly goes up to her brother and sister and just hugs them. It's so cute. And they're used to her biting them, so they're like, "Oh my God, she's gonna bite me!" I'm like, "No, no, 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 no! She's hugging. She's hugging. She's being nice."
Get off my presser foot, dude. Look at this. We have a few Husqvarna Vikings.
I found your people.
What's
Viking.
up?
You guys should be like the Viking sewers. Some like BA name like that. The Viking sewers. I think that's cool. Where's all the Juki lovers? We're gonna hope that we have enough binding. We are gonna play binding chicken, everybody.
Oh, that's scary.
This is the worst type of chicken to play, but
100%.
am I feeling risky tonight? Yes. I'm gonna be up at 7 in the morning.
I mean,
50.
I'm worried I am too.
You will? Why?
Well, we've been like getting up early for school. So I said to my husband, I was like, are we just a family that wakes up at 6 a.m. now? Like, is that who we are? Ugh, it seems like that's who we are, and
There's time to turn back, Heather. There's always time to turn back.
I love this binding. It's so pretty.
Also, my vintage Kenmore. I have a vintage Kenmore. I have not inspired.
Oh my god. This I'm gonna have to show this to you when I'm done. I have a 5-year-old footprint on this quilt. That freaking kid.
Made with love. Step on it. Like, kids have to step on the quilts.
Yeah. And like, to be fair, like, so does Gemma. Gemma loves a good quilt.
This is true. This is very true. Dogs are in the list as well. Louise gets so happy. Like, as soon as she sees me, like, do the quilt hold, she'll stand there and she'll put her little hat. And then she has to sit on it.
That's so cute.
So Tyler and Michaela brought brownies for dessert, and I'm a little salty that they took them home. They were so good.
I hate when that happens.
I'm like,
it's like, nope, these have crossed the threshold. They're mine now.
Yeah.
Unless it's like not good, then it's like, yeah, take them with you. But if it's good, it's like, no, bring that back.
I should have like, we'll wash your Tupperware. Oh, there's not a lot in there anyway. It's okay. Plus, they're going out of town tomorrow.
The kids love them.
Oh my god. Yeah, don't you love your niece and nephew, or your nephew and your nieces? Oh man, they would love you even more if you let them have all of those brownies.
And, their parents too.
Oh. Hello, Courtney.
Hi, Courtney.
Yeah, I was kind of sad. I saw her like walking to the door with the Tupperware, and I'm like, oh, so that's how my night's gonna go. I'm gonna have to go find a different cat. But Tyler is like a chocolate, like, there's no way.
Sorry, there's no way what?
There's no way he's gonna give up chocolate. Like, those are his. He's like,
Yeah.
those are not brownies. I need to make brownies. I haven't made them in forever.
I made these chocolate chip cookies that were so good. They were so good, man.
Why don't you make them again?
Maybe.
You have to drink a lot of milk with cookies, though.
Or tea.
Did you just...
Huh?
What? Heather, there's no coming back from tonight.
Good night, Donna.
These things are on record now.
What
Heather
happened?
thinks it's okay to mix tea and chocolate, gum and chocolate, or no, gum and tea, which at that point you might as well just add chocolate to the mix. My goodness. What flavor is the tea? That's the question.
It's always the same, baby. Watermelon coconut.
Oh my goodness. What flavor is your gum?
Spearmint. But it's like, this is like Mentos gum. It's not good gum.
Oh yeah, that flavor goes out like 2 minutes into the experience.
No, I mean I still have some flavor. It's just not a good spearmint.
Is it
I prefer
fruity or is it
No, it's not fruity.
Mentos is where it's at. Mentos are so good. I can pop those like candy. I'm not even kidding. I'm gonna tell you that my life changed when I found out that Walmart sells like packs of Mentos for a lot cheaper than just a single roll at the checkout. And I would just buy them and stuff them in my purse.
That's so funny.
I also recently told the kids that Starbursts are spicy, so they can't have them. So I'm not above lying to my kids. They're just choking hazards.
Yeah, that's the real truth.
So I'm keeping them safe. We're almost done. You know what I still have to do?
I don't. I still have to fix this patch. What do you have to do? Oh, you still. Oh God, you have so much to do. Did you cut your strips with your stripology ruler? That's what's taking you so long. You would have been done by now.
Do you if think you had. Oh, I don't know about that.
You would have been done by now.
I might have been on to the second side of the quilt. Sewing.
You would have been done if you would. All. That's what's missing.
Hop on aboard. If you have a spider on board, just come on out now. Come on. I think that one was a loner.
Yeah, a loner. Kansas State bird, the spider.
Time to say goodnight. Have a great weekend. See you in the AM, Beth. I'll see you in the morning.
Who's that?
Good night, Delia.
Good night, Delia.
Chicken or not? Let me know. Okay, how long did I just want to get it started.
done.
Did you fix your hole too?
No, I just finished the binding, man. Calm down. Gosh.
So you're gonna stay, and then
Big hole you put in your quilt because you're a silly face and I don't know how it happened. That's me not actually mocking you. That's me mocking myself.
I do have an accomplishment that I want to share with you.
What is it?
I learned how to use my automatic threader on the Chuki.
That's exciting.
It's a wonderful moment.
Oh my gosh. I have no idea where my black thread is. Farts on a stick.
Navy.
What?
Do navy. It's an unexpected.
It's a black quilt.
YOLO. Do orange.
No, I'm just gonna do holly on the top. Okay. Oh, sorry, friends. I was standing on my microphone. I have to change the top thread anyway. Might as well change the. What is that?
What?
Not a spider.
Did you find a spider?
No, it wasn't a spider. It was something else.
What?
It was not a spider. It was
But
a slow bug.
Was it living?
Yeah.
Did it have a heartbeat?
I don't think bugs have hearts.
Does it have a heartbeat now?
It does not.
So
It no longer moves.
They just wanted to be in the live.
Oh, well, should have probably cleared that first. Not just barged in.
If they don't pay the mortgage or the rent or the grocery bill, get the heck out of here.
Okay, I need to change.
What's worse than a spider? Please tell me.
Nothing.
A spider creeping up on you. It knows where you are, but you don't know where it's at. That's not fair. That is an unfair advantage that the spider has. It has knowledge of your habits and your routines. If these kids be sick, you're gonna hear about it for like a month. I never get sick, but my throat is feeling weird. I have an appointment on Tuesday. Oh god. You know what I love? I love getting a binding join crease in my corner. Ugh. Hate it. Oh my gosh, I need to go blow my nose. I refuse to do it on have my nose sounds on the internet. Onto the side. Mice are also bad. They are also bad. But they're cuter than a spider, I would have to say. They're cuter. Plus, I feel like a spider like watches you and is not afraid to approach. A mouse is gonna just like run away and scurry. Like they're just scurriers. And then you have to hunt it down, but you're not being hunted. There's that. having coffee before bed? Is it decaf? Or do you just have like a crazy tolerance? You'd rather have a spider any day. What like side like tarantula? Are we thinking like Tiffany has those camel spiders out there?
Oh yeah, no.
Nope. That's a big nope for me. I'll take a cute
nope.
I'll be a Disney princess. We'll be best friends.
Big time nope.
You know what you don't see on Disney princess movies? Spiders. You see mice. Cinderella was like homies with the mice. They saved her life.
Boom. Done.
I'm jealous. We still have. I can get this done. We still have time.
I just need to put a label on here. Want me to do that?
How do you do that?
I have these pre-printed labels.
Ooh. Are they iron-on?
They are, but I always sew them on.
Why am I sleeping? I don't even have to get this. Good night. It's a dark roast coffee. I'm addicted, but I also love dark chocolate. Sorry, Beth. No, tarantulas. Hey, my dad loves he would get the dark chocolate because he knew we weren't going to eat it. And as a child, so lame.
Hey, buddy. Beth, he knows I'm sewing a label on.
Are you going to bed?
No.
Don't leave me. Don't leave me.
I'm not leaving you. Oh my god, it's so late.
What?
It's so late. I'm gonna leave you soon, but not yet. Hi. I'm not going to bed yet, love.
I'm so sorry.
You will be the first to know.
He hates me.
He does. He said, I don't like that Beth girl. She keeps you up so past our bedtime.
I heard she doesn't like watermelon coconut tea. What? Banish her.
Boom. Done, son.
Yay. Okay. Also a fan of king snake. They kill copperheads. Boo. Snakes so scary. So cute. I'm so excited.
Oh, hey, Beth, look what's hanging out right there on my wall.
I know. It's so cute. What are you going to do to it?
I don't know. I think I might just quilt it because that's already going to be a process.
Yeah.
And then I might do some hand quilting after.
It's so cute around the binding.
The what?
Some prairie points. Do like that matching with magenta and then do green prairie points. That'd be so
What's that?
Cute. The little triangles. Prairie points?
Oh, no, I'm not doing that. No. No.
Hell no.
That sounds like a lot of extra work. No.
That would be
I might just do like some hand stitched accents on there.
It looks good.
That's as extra as I'm getting.
What you do with it. I have only 2 more sides. And then I have to join it. But when I flip it over and sew it, I just go. It's so much fun. This actually might. No. Is this my last side?
Oh. Look, Beth, he's saying, take me to bed. I want to go to bed.
Okay,
I want to go to bed. I'm tired.
Taco.
Do you see how tired he is? He can't even look at you.
Okay. Well, he doesn't want to look at me because he hates me. That's what it is. He has some major shade. Taco, you can go to bed. I'll let your mom go. I'm just going to sew here until I get this done. Then I'm going to go drive it over to my in-laws' house. All alone. No. You are free to go. If you need to go to sleep, I totally understand. I'm stubborn and I'm getting this dang quilt done.
I'll stand a little longer.
Get some sleep. I'm almost to my join. Do we have enough binding? So I'm thinking about joining the Modern Quilt Guild.
Yeah.
Do you like it?
I do.
And Barushka's talking in October, so
obviously you have to.
I have to. I thought membership was like $90, and it's saying right now that it's $30 for a year.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Well, that's probably because like the year's like half over, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, this says 2 years for $60.
Oh, sweet.
I swear I saw that it was like $90 one day for a year.
Maybe it was, but it isn't anymore.
They got me. They got me. Okay. Here we go. Let's join. My gosh. I might join it. Are you gonna watch Barushka's thing?
What thing?
Her lecture or whatever?
Oh, no. I didn't sign up for that.
Oh, do you have to sign up for it and pay for it separately?
I have no idea. I didn't look into it. I don't know. I didn't look into it.
Woo! Are you saying you don't want to write FPP patterns?
I am definitely saying that. I'm going to trust you to write them for me.
You are the traditional queen.
Thank you.
I don't know how you do that. All the math. FVP is so much easier. There's no math. There's no diagrams. You literally just do a picture.
Disagree.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Is it going to be a perfect join this time? The other one was not. It had a tiny, 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 tiny little bubble. Woo! We sewed right off the edge. Okay. Okay. I don't want to keep you up. What are you doing? Are you doing something quilty? At least.
I am looking at the pattern that I sent you earlier.
Oh, nice. That's gonna be awesome. Is that what that stack of fabric's for? Or is that for your improv?
The stack that I showed you before, like when we first started?
Yeah, wasn't that?
That's my block of the month fabric.
What? There's so many Kona solids. I don't know how you keep them.
Once you start to learn them, you just start to learn them.
Okay. I'll finish this section and then I'll let you go. And then I'll finish this by flipping it over.
I think I might swap out like the whites and the blacks.
Yeah.
And add in some other colors.
I think yellows, you should make it look like a sunrise, like yellows and purples.
I would need to swap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fabrics.
Come on, my goodness. Alrighty. This one has a
dude. Just chill. Just chill. Just chill, my man.
taco. We're racing against time here.
Yeah, she's going as fast as she can. Okay, she's doing her best.
What the hell?
What happened?
My fabric literally in this one section was folded.
What happened?
It was a part that was already, I've got to get my seam ripper. It's literally an inch. Thank God. It wasn't folded 100% perfectly in half. And there's like raw, there's a raw, so I have to like pull it through.
I'm sorry.
That's never, well, it's because I used the leftover of the other one and it was folded already.
Mm-hmm.
I just gotta flip it in. Sorry, Paco. I tried going fast. I'm not built for speed. It's true, though.
It's true. We aren't all built for speed.
Mother effer.
Oh, sorry, bud. Lordy.
Come on. There we go. There you go. That's good. That's really nice. That would have been nice if you did it the first time. Yeah, I talked to my fabric.
Yeah, you should. You should have like a great like conversation with it.
It is in trouble right now. Okay, but it wasn't a ton of fabric, so that's good. I didn't have to do a ton of seam ripping. I just want to make sure that it's all folded the way that it should now. Glad I caught that though.
Yeah.
This quilt though, after the whole Pantograph thing, I think it's cursed. Like, you know your quilt from hell that you had a few weeks ago?
Mm-hmm.
I was about to FaceTime you today underneath the machine, seam ripping for the 20th time, saying, "Well, Heather, it's happened." Bam! Easy fix though. No more fabric coming through. Okay.
Good.
Whoop whoop. I might as well just change my bobbin now because I know that I'm going to start stitching and then we're going to run out of bobbin thread. Are you switching out colors?
I think so.
I'm excited to see it. Okay.
I think so.
Okay, I think what I'm going to do so that we don't have to do it after we get started is change my bobbin because I'm not wanting to play around. Sorry, I'm trying to go so fast.
No, you're fine. Don't go fast. That's not your thing. That's my thing.
No. I mean, I feel like I go fast for myself, for my speed. Alrighty. We will not have any interruptions. Here we go. Pedal to the metal. This is when I go the fastest. It takes 0 time at all to do this part. Alright, here we go.
So wait, what are these? These are like the same quilt?
Yeah, they're they have the same shirts. They're made out of her dad's clothes.
Mm-hmm.
And one's for a cousin and then his sister. So this is the sister's. She's had these sewn and just sitting for so long. And so this one
That's
just
nice
has
of you to get them finished.
Yeah, I feel happy that she trusts me with it. I used a ballpoint needle for the first time on the machine. I was so scared that the tension was going to be all crazy, but it went well. I haven't had a lot of tension issues with the machine because I use the same thread each time. But I want to use the pre-wounds. I just don't know how to take the spring thing out. I haven't watched a video, so.
Oh, mine just popped out one day.
What?
I don't remember what happened, but something happened and it just went pop.
I don't even know what the spring thing is. I'll have to look it up. Because I have a ton of pre-wounds just sitting. So Austin has one just like this that has fitting as well. Because I was like, well, I'll quilt it on my domestic, and then did that happen? It did not happen. So I'm gonna quilt his too. Once I buy more batting, I have to get more batting. Batting is like, oh my gosh, so expensive. Do you get it from Quilter's Dream?
No. I just got it from my local quilt shop.
Oh, really? You get a roll from there?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
But actually, I don't get it from there because they live like 3 minutes away from me. So I just drive to their house. Get up.
This before, and yeah, you said you go and pick it up.
It's so convenient. I just like call them at the store and then I just drive over there that night and pick it up.
That's so nice. I love that.
It is so nice.
Shipping for Quilter's Dream for a queen roll is like $34.
Wait, what?
If you go through Quilter's Dream, like shipping and handling for a queen roll is $34.
Oh my gosh. That's so expensive.
That per roll, like say you get 3 at one time, do they charge $34 for each one?
I have no idea.
That's what I wondered. We're almost done. We're almost done. We're almost done. Of course, this one, the Quilt from Hell, has a join seam in the mitered corner.
Of course it does.
Of course. Like, why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it? We're gonna fudge it. And hope that the Juki can get over it. Woo!
Have you been enjoying the Juki?
I really have. We've had a really great relationship, and I feel like I'm learning so much about her every day. It's a two-way street, you know, like she's learning how I like to sew, and I'm learning that I should wind more bobbins and learn how to use the automatic threader. I know nothing about the tension because I set it up for the cutie, but I think it looks okay. I'm gonna have to figure out how to adjust the tension because there's like a knob and then there's a presser foot tension, and I don't know what the heck either of those do, but I have a lot to learn. I love it though. It is so strong.
Yeah.
It just feels more like my Singer is a good machine, but it just seems like lighter weight. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
you start driving this and it's like, whoa! It's like driving a V8 versus a little manual or whatever.
No, I totally get that.
I love it. We're almost done.
Lorelai said, so glad I was actually able to join your live tonight. You guys are so encouraging. I got a lot done. Have a great weekend. Chat with you all soon. Bye, Lorelai. And so Terry said, what's the best batting for the best price? I don't know. I haven't been in the market for batting for a long time. How do you normally do your batting, Beth?
What do you mean?
Like, how do you buy your batting? Do you normally buy just like a package?
I was buying it by the package, but it's cheaper. I got the wholesale account from Quilter's Dream, so I get it wholesale now. Or I can. So
yeah.
that's nice. It works out cheaper than getting it per package at Walmart.
Yeah.
Plus, it's really nice. Like the Quilter's Dream, I like using Warm and Natural from Walmart or whatever. I also really like the one. What's it called? It's in a blue package. It's at Joann. Warm and Natural, and then they have like their own brand. It's really really nice. But I think this Quilter's Dream is even nicer. It's really soft. But yeah, so that's good. We need to order batting, but it's so expensive. We're waiting until a payday to do it. So I'm scared because I want to do whole cloth quilts. I got the Minnie Mouse Pantograph, and I have a lot of like Minnie Mouse fabric, so I want to make little girl quilts and like post them online and see if anyone buys them. But I don't need batting.
Whitney's in the house. Whitney, how was the movie? What did you see?
What up?
Good night, Terry.
We're almost done. Whitney, I'm holding Heather hostage tonight. And Paco.
Really, Paco. Mostly.
Like, I hate
Mostly
her.
Paco.
Almost there. I cuddled up with the strawberry quilt on the couch when everyone was here, and Michaela is so excited. She's like, when is she releasing the strawberries?
Oh my god.
So ready
Never. It's such a frustrating thing.
I'm like, well, she's gonna do some things to it. And then when she's
gonna try and make it less confusing.
It's such a cute pattern.
I know.
How much of those problems were me though?
It wasn't just you, it was other people too.
Well, I get extra points, so I'm extra problematic with a lot of. Okay, we're done. Yay! We did it. See that?
Whitney says just release a video with it. That's what I should do. I should just make it a free pattern and be like, this is really complicated.
Yeah, well,
enjoy it.
Complicated though. It's just it's not complicated. Once you told me, hey, it's scrappy, you can put them wherever, they're interchangeable. I was like, oh, okay. But when I was
that's how I need to write it.
Placement, I was like, oh my god. Okay. We got both of them done tonight. Hallelujah.
Way to go, champ.
Oh, I feel so good. I got all of her stuff done that she asked me to do 2 days ago. I was like, yeah, I can do that. No problem. And then I was like, oh God, can I do that?
Good night, Rich.
Good night, Patricia. So that's Patricia. She's using her husband's account.
Good night, Patricia.
I know you're not rich. Who are you? Who are you really? All right. I'm so sorry that I held everybody up past their bedtime. Oh, shoot.
You're fine.
But we got these both done. Paco?
Yeah, you did.
Hey, Paco? I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry.
I think I might change this block size.
Block size on the one that you were switching colors for? Thinking bigger or smaller?
Just half an inch smaller.
We did it, Patricia! Alright. Now, I'm gonna message her and see if she wants me to come. I was like, I'll come drop it off, and then she was like, I'll come pick it up whenever it's done. She thought I was just gonna get Christian's quilt done. I got Grace's quilt done too.
Boom.
Boom.
Totes surprise.
I never back down from a challenge. I got you. You need a quilt done ASAP? I got you.
I got you.
Thank you, ladies. You're not holding me up. I'm trying to finish my quilt top. Almost done. You've got this, Amy. I'm going to message my mother-in-law.
Is that half an inch? 1, 2, 3. Half an inch. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I think I like that more.
I need to see it.
Well, I gotta like completely remake this quilt now. Hold on. Layout.
I know. We did.
8x8. Okay, this is much better. It's 64 by 80.
Whoa. That's a big quilt.
Is it?
Well, I just bound those two, and they were 55 by 75, and I'm like, ugh. But no, it's really not that big. I'm just being a baby. I'm now looking at pantographs on Urban Elements. It's my new toxic trait. I like to do it.
That's funny.
I want this Mums one. So cute. I want this rainbow with the hearts in it.
Yeah. I feel like I know which one you're talking about, but please still send it to me.
Rainbow hearts. Add to cart. What are some other ones that I really like? Subcategories. What categories should we go on? We want to go to digital, and then we're going to go...
Oh, God, no. Undo. Goodness gracious. What happened there?
Abundance is cute. They're little leaves.
I actually don't know if I like this. I think maybe I do prefer it the other way. You know what? Maybe it is. Maybe it just needs some sashing.
Not the S word.
But just a little bit of sashing.
Alfalfa's cute. I like that one. 1. Add to cart. I just add a lot of things to my cart and I never buy them. I like to do that. Living on the wild side. How many Pantographs do you think you've purchased since you've gotten Pro Stitcher?
I mean, I can tell you. I have them all organized.
Like, it's so addicting. But I'm also really picky, so I don't like 90% of them. But the 10% that I like, I'm like, ooh, that's nice.
Yeah, no, I'm the same way. I'm very picky about them. I very much have like you know, my aesthetic, and I think that so far like the customers that I've gotten have kind of fallen into my aesthetic, which has been nice.
Yeah. I don't even know. I don't have an aesthetic. I have like zero aesthetic, zero brand. I don't even know. I'm like, If I had to fit into an aesthetic, I don't even know what it would be. I have no idea. I feel like I do just, I don't like the ants. Not that aesthetic. No way. I don't know. I have no idea what my aesthetic would be.
I don't like this. I'm gonna go back to my other one.
I really like floral.
Whitney, I don't think we have opposite aesthetics.
Did she say we have opposite aesthetics?
She's just saying that because
Oh, you guys have opposite aesthetics.
we're not opposite. We have some overlap.
Whitney, we need some examples. See if my mother-in-law messaged. She might be asleep. She might be asleep. Don't be asleep. Because I don't want to leave them on the porch. That ain't happening.
Curves versus lines. I prefer straight lines, and Whitney prefers curvy things. Is that what you're saying, Whitney?
Well, that's not really, like, aesthetic. I mean, that's just your preference, right?
Yeah.
Or is that the same thing?
No, I think you're right.
I think you appreciate curves where curves would look good, but maybe you
No,
don't
the
like...
opposite. You think I like curves and you prefer lines? I prefer straight line quilting. I like straight line quilting.
Straight line
I like
quilting.
swoops. It depends. It depends. It depends on the quilt. Like this quilt that I'm not talking about, this quilt is
Yeah.
I'm gonna do straight line quilting on it.
That'll look nice.
But like and dense, which
Are you
Whitney doesn't
gonna
like, and I am a
stick?
dense quilter.
That's gonna be nice.
Yeah,
Are you gonna
and
do
I
them
think,
organic, or are they gonna be perfectly straight?
oh my god, every part of my body wants to do it like Tara's like typography, but I'm not confident in that right now. Maybe I just need to like practice drawing it out because
Yeah.
I love that so much. That's what I need to do. I just need to get an iPad and practice drawing it. Otherwise, I'm going to do dents, probably like an inch apart, and like change my thread color often.
Ooh, that'd be really fun.
Yeah.
Are you doing it on your domestic then, or are you doing it on the long arm?
I'll do the long arm. Just channel lock it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm not. I'm not
Nope.
quilting.
Who does that?
I just don't have like the. I don't want to. My shoulders. I just can't push a quilt through a machine.
Especially
I mean, I
matchstick.
can, but I've done that once.
I don't want to.
I've done that once.
Well, I think my mother-in-law fell asleep.
Can you take it to her in the morning?
Yeah, or she can pick it up here. I thought they were leaving really early in the morning.
Maybe that's why she's asleep.
Well, I told her Christian's quilt is bound an hour ago. And she said, woohoo! So, but neither her or my father-in-law are responding. So,
They're definitely asleep.
and they're usually night owls.
But they gotta wake up early.
Oh, that never stops her. She's like,
Oh my god, Paco is falling asleep sitting up like this. His eyes are like so heavy.
Paco.
Poor buddy.
All right. Well, do you want to call it a night?
Yeah.
I'm probably going to go lay down. Hey, we made it to midnight and we got a lot done.
Hey, go team.
I don't even know what to tell her. I have to be like, hey, just come pick it up in the morning, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we are going to peace out. It's midnight. We're tired.
You sound like a Girl Scout.
Mad at us right now. So
Yeah, he's staring me down.
He's mad at me. But it's okay.
But he's staring me down. He's taking it out on me.
So thank you to everyone who hung out with us in the chat and kept us company. We will see you next Friday for B.
Y.
O.
B.
O. M. Whoop, whoop.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So we'll see you all.
Oh my God, I got so confused. It's late. Okay.
Okay, we gotta go.
I was trying to spell it out in my mind. Let's do it again. I got it this time, I promise. Y.
O.
B.
O.
M. It always takes us 2 times.
We finally got it. That was really good.
Oh, we always have to do it twice.
But that was like our first official alternating BYBOM. I'm proud of us. Every time we upgrade. So I'm gonna press the button or I'm gonna keep talking. Bye everybody.
Okay, night everyone.
Bye. See you next week.
See you next week. Bye.